Boo 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 boo. Alright, people. Hey. So, Restream is still not picking up. It's not picking up Picasso. I'm not sure why. It's what a lame thing. Come on. I just want it to work. It's still not working. I'm not sure what's going on there. But yeah, back again. It's another week. It's been another busy day. I finished work at 6, almost at 6, which is ridiculous. I skipped through lunch. It's big deadlines. There's a deadline for tomorrow, so it's gonna be another busy day tomorrow as well. It's gonna be. But other than that, it's good to be back streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, it's been good. And hello to Olive there. Hit it with a stick. Yeah, I would love to hit him. I would hit him with more than a stick, maybe with a hammer or something, because it's just unbelievable. You know, it's connected, but it's not transmitting anything. So I don't know what is going on. It's just I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like even YouTube's been even though it's transmitting on YouTube, Restream says it's not transmitting, which it is. So I'm not sure what's going on there. It's just blah. Okay. Oh, now it says unable to connect. Oh, here we go, unable to connect. That's lovely, isn't it? Yeah. Jolly good. Unable to connect. So there's still something wrong with the service, I think. Lovely. Just yeah. Okay. We can't wait on that. We can't wait on this. There's work to be done. There is work to be done. So I'm just gonna skip Picato link sharing and just go straight to Twitch and YouTube, the best places to be, I guess, for now. I'm just gonna post on Twitter and Discord. Now I'm streaming. So, there we go. I think I was glad to see Nuni back on full power again, doing his little gamey streamies. I didn't realise he was on until now, so I was like, oh, caught me by surprise there. Oh, hang on, what's going on there? It's just another page refresh. I'm hoping it picks it up, but it's not going to happen, is it? Wishful thinking. Okay. Let me post this on a few other groups, and then I'll begin. Whoops. Don't want to do the YouTube link. I think the Twitch link would be better. All that hope for using multiple services. Okay, what's that? I might just contact Restream after the stream and see what they can do about it, because you know, each day that goes, you know, it's like it means I'm not streaming on Picato, and I really should be using Picato as well, because that is like an art server, art service as well. You know, I'm not using it as much as I normally do. Paint.com. Yeah, there we go. Well, let me close a few windows here so I can see the chat. Oh, there it is. Right, let me just pop out chat. All these little small things you have to do to set up the stream. It's important. Otherwise, I miss out on text. There we go. Cool. And obviously, restream on my side has gone a bit balked on this laptop. Cool. Right. So, how far do we get on this particular piece? So, let's tangle my headphones. There we go. How's it going, Geode? How are you today? You missed. I don't know if you was about last week. I played more of the Bioshock stuff. And oh, hello to Samurai as well. Hello, Samurai. How are you this evening? Well, how are you this afternoon? It's in the afternoon over there, isn't it, in the US? Yes. So I was just talking to Flying Lung, aka Gallon, and I realised that the Not Safe for Work session I was working on yesterday, the background is completely wrong. I did the background wrong. I just did a second look on it and realised the bed angle was completely wrong. So I'm gonna, after the stream, I'm gonna probably jump on Discord after and just start fixing that. I'm well. Pizza and a red snapper. Oh, pizza and a red snapper. Wow, that's a bit of a hearty meal there. Yeah, fish and pizza. All the protein you need. A bit of protein, a bit of carb in the pizza. You can wrap it in. Was it on stream labels? That's the one I need. There we go. Yeah. So if you guys just joined in just now, like I tried to fix the Picato issue. It connects, but it doesn't stream. So I still cannot stream on Picato yet. Don't know what is going on. So I'm stuck with the two right now. Two platforms. A second bottle of wine for me, so I'm great. Oh wow, yeah, I've got my bottle of red. I don't want to drink whilst painting because it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work. I can't drink and draw. I've experienced it once and it didn't go out well for me. I was like, whoa, bit of the old wee whoa. End up not focusing on what I'm doing, and then it just goes wrong. So yeah, I'm gonna try and avoid that. Let me just check on some notes here. I've made some notes for this piece because I was monitoring it. So I'm just gonna check some things here. I'm not sure tilts on the foot on the left. Yeah, so this one needs a bit more tilt. Yeah, yeah. So more weight on the left as well. Yeah. So I'll tell you a story. So basically, when I used to go life drawing, normally when I finish work, I used to go to just go straight to life drawing, which is like around about 6 o'clock. So no, it's not 6 o'clock. 6:30. It was 6:30 the life drawing session. So I'd get there at like 5. Well, not 5. So 5:30. So I'd just be there within an hour early. I normally go there and queue up because it's not first come first serve, but more or less if you arrive early, then you can choose the best seats because it gets really full. I mean, like we're talking like loads of artists surrounding the model. You want to find the best spots. So one time I went with a friend of mine, and instead of queuing up, we went to the pub just around the corner. And obviously, drinking on an empty stomach is not really the best of things. So I had like a couple of pints and I was like, whoa, okay, I was a bit woozy to say the least. And yeah, sat down into life drawing and I just couldn't draw. I just really couldn't draw. Just sitting there like staring at the model and just thinking, oh my god, this is tough. So I had to wait for myself to sober down a bit and then I started drawing. But by then it was already the class was nearly over. So so since then I said to myself, you know what? There's no point in denying it. Drinking and drawing is not going to work for me. It works for some people. It works for some people. I've seen some people that draw and drink. They seem to be well classed in it. Yeah, that's good for them. But for me, oh man, I doesn't work. I've tried it and that's it. I'm not quite made out for doing those sort of things. Maybe one day if I'm doing if I'm having a fun paint session, maybe I might do a glass of red wine and stream because as you know, I've done like red wine whilst gaming. I've done a bit of gaming whilst drinking some red wine, so I don't see why not. I can potentially go further than that, doing some more of that stuff because it's a bit more relaxing. But yeah, Yeah, it's yeah, didn't work. Just posted on another place that I normally announce. Give me a second. Don't take long. There we go. Start streaming. Let's get rid of Picasa because Picasa doesn't work. It's pointless. Upload. There we go. Cool. That's gone through. I think. Yes, it has. There we go. That's completely understandable. Enough drink and even typing doesn't work for me. Oh yeah. See. Yeah. You want to? See, I think drinking, like to me, as you get older, uh, um, I start to appreciate. You got to appreciate drink. You got to you got to appreciate the, all of it, rather than you know, just I've started to like take my time. I don't want to start drinking it like when you're younger. You can just go crazy on drinking. You can just down as much drinks as you want. But like when you get older, you start to develop this. I guess you can say it like a habit. Like being like a bit more. You want good alcohol. You want good drink. You don't want any kind of drink. You want some good drink. So I've been trying to I've ever since then I've been good to myself by having good stuff. Good wine, good whiskey. Good stuff. But obviously, from time to time, you will have the occasional fun drink or whatever. That's all good. But it's good to put. But when you get older, it's good to put good stuff inside you rather than silly stuff. Soft stuff. But unless you plan to get drunk, then it's yeah. I don't think I'll do that nowadays. If I'm getting drunk, I probably will get drunk with good alcohol or good wine, very good wine. Splash it a bit more, and go for like some vintage wine and get drunk on that. Because then it's not so bad. Because you can then say, well, I got drunk on some exceptionally good wine or exceptionally good whiskey. But yeah, that's my few changed thoughts there. I'm trying to train. I need to tilt this trainer. I'm trying to find where I kept the line work of it. So that's the base. Okay, that's there. So I need to try and salvage this out. So I may just cut it out completely. Just trying to find a way if I can maybe guess that. Don't know. Nope. Let me find this. That's that. Selecting all the areas, yes, and then hopefully I'll find the one. Oh, that's the line work, isn't it? Yeah, that's the line work. So this part here, the lines there. Don't need that. Don't need that. So I need this one. There we go. So I think that's the part I need. So what I want to try and do. Oh, if I cut that one, I cut that out. Oh, if I cut that out. It's done something funny there, but that's good. I'm going to bring this up here. In fact, what I may be able to do, you know what? We are pretty on I'm going to try and make a new layer of this and then flatten this all down because there's no point. I've separated the collar, so the collar's out of there anyway, so that's what I need. Everything else can be fine. If I just flatten this down. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to flatten everything within this layer. The line layer is no longer needed either. I can probably get rid of the line layer. Get rid of the line layer as well. So I'm going to clean out anything in here I don't need anymore, and then I can probably twist that trainer without any problem. Merge layers. There we go. So now that's one unit. Yeah, still that shoe and run away with it. He always gains behind. Everybody, how's it going? It's a shame I missed your Half-Life session. I didn't realise you were back. Your third session. I must have missed that one. Oh boy. But yeah, it was good. Good to see you playing Half-Life. Good, very good. I'm tempted to return to that myself now because that's a classic game. That is a classic game there. And I've gone through from getting drunk onto whatever to get drunk on a decent stuff as well. The main thing is put damper on drinking is that I can't just handle the aftermath these days I was on 20. Oh, okay, that's fine. Exactly that. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I think it's good to just drink and appreciate the drink. You know, I think that's the way I see it now. Clearly, you don't worship me now. Well, I didn't know. I don't really pay attention too much on social media. You'd be surprised how often I check like any kind of platform. I just tend to log on to something and move on to whatever I'm doing. So, do apologize. Oh dear. I didn't realize you were streaming all this time. But yeah, looks like it was a good session. It was a good session. So now how am I going to cut this out? This is going to be a tricky. Is that trainer? Oh, the trainer's part of the layer, isn't it? Oh, balls. Okay, right. Let's close this off again. So I'm going to try and salvage this foot. Group and contents. There we go. Lots of oldies have come back, which is yeah. I think the game you need to play next. I think after Half-Life, and if you're going through all the Half-Life games, I'm sure you're going to play Half-Life Alyx, because I've been playing Half-Life Alyx, and wow, just wow. All I can say is, it's a very immersive game, very immersive, very interactive. I've not completed it yet. I'm slowly going through it on the hardest mode. Just first play hardest mode. But I can see why people enjoy it. Like, people rated it. There's something about it. Everything feels natural. I think that's what's good about the. I think Valve have really put in the effort to make the game the way it plays. I can't explain it. Yeah, you have to get it, and once you get it, yeah. It does look good. It is, yeah. Next up is Blue Shift or either opposing force or Blue Shift. Yeah. I think I can't remember which one came first. I think Opposing Force came out, then Blue Shift. I think. Yeah, Opposing Force was good. Opposing Force was good because it plays. You play from the eyes of the soldiers that turn up to the Black Mesa Fortress. So it's another way of seeing the game, which is really good. That's a nice story to follow. What it's like for the soldiers to enter the Black Mesa Fortress and try and secure it and all that stuff. And then you have Blue Shift, which is more focused on the security guard. So your life as a security guard whilst it will happen. So it's So yeah, Opposing Forces is the one to play next. Then Blue Shift. Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess there's not much a security guard can do. Um, but yeah, opposing force had a bit more interesting elements because you can you had like different soldiers. You had new tools as well and new weapons which weren't in the original Half-Life. So it's new additions that extended the game's um, the universe, and obviously also the enemies. You get a bunch of new enemies which are not in Half-Life, which is introduced into Opposing Force, which is really good. The wrench, oh yeah. Funny enough, right? You can't use the wrench in not wrench. You can't use a crowbar in Alyx, which is a shame, really. I was hoping to hit things. You can't. So far, I've just been using the gun, and that's it. There's no melee. I was expecting to walk around with a crowbar and hit things. Basically don't use any weapons. Just hit everything with the crowbar. But yeah, maybe you can use melee. I'm not sure. I've not been experimenting enough. But I've been enjoying the shooting elements of it, like just shooting things like that, closing one eye as well, like that. Yeah. Pop a head crab with a pistol. Yeah, that's true. All crowbars belong to Mr. Freeman, but yeah. I think because I've played Half-Life for so long, I know the best way to kill a head crab is with a crowbar, right? You just beat the hell out of it with a crowbar. And obviously when playing Alyx, I'm like, where's the crowbar? You can't melee them. All right, try to shoot them. Just shoot them down. Then you wanna whack them with a crowbar because you get a good feeling out of it. It's like stab. Oh yeah. Oh, I do love. Honestly, mate, now we're going to play some Half-Life now. Oh, that or play baseball with them. Oh yeah, whack 'em. Yeah, see, I might have to return to Half-Life now, thanks to Nuni. Nuni's been playing. Well, he's nearly completed it. It's not nearly. I think you're on the final chapter, right? You're on Zen, right? So that's like the final chapter, I think, of the game. It'd be nice to return to Half-Life. I can't remember. I vaguely remember some of the Half-Life elements. I remember Half-Life Uplink demo was when it first came out. The demo. I used to play the hell out of that demo. Don't know if you guys remember Half-Life Uplink. That was when you should give Black Mesa a go. Okay, yeah, Black Mesa. That's the remake, isn't it? Like the remastered. That was then. Expect it for tomorrow. Final stream. And move on to. Nice, 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 nice. Well, Thursday sessions for me are gaming sessions. So I will pop by before I start mine because normally I start mine at 8 or 8. No, I start mine at 9:30. So I definitely will be about to watch your session, Nunny. I'll definitely will be tune in on that. See how you play that out. Yeah, Black Mesa has been out for a while. I've seen someone I know on my Discord play it. It looks very well polished. Okay, no, that's cool. That'll be much appreciated, Nuni. Yeah, yeah. I'm playing. The thing is, that my game sessions are now one day per week. So Tuesday and Wednesday arting, Thursday for gaming, and then take a rest because obviously streaming can be exhausted. It can be very exhausting. Yeah. I'm trying to spend more time arting than gaming, even though I want to do more gaming. But it's yeah, I'm trying to stick with what I enjoy. You know what I've made the channel for. But even though I do like the games, oh man, I love playing games. Oh, smash out the games. So yeah, I've been playing. Have to knuckle down, push what you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. A bit diverse. Try a bit. I mean, I could squeeze in another game session on a Friday. That's what I used to do before. I think Thursday and Friday were like the gaming sessions, but then I get carried away on the gaming sessions. I can play them for like hours. 2 hour. Like normally I've been sticking with 2 hours and 30 minutes, but you can easily stretch that to like 4 hours of gameplay because depending on the kind of game it is as well. And yeah, certain games can just really pull you in. Oh. Where's that layer? There we go. That's the layer there. Yeah. Let's go and bring this up into the render layer. There we go. Bring another one down here. Oh, okay. Why has it done that? That's weird. Okay, let's keep that off for the moment then. Didn't mean to do that, but not sure what I'm trying to do there. Cuff the leg, cuff this foot. So I want to try and tilt this left leg just a bit upwards because I want to show some bit of weight on there. Because she's lifting this heavy weight off her back. So you want to try and show that kind of feeling, that kind of element of weight. So I want to try and do that. Maybe we can tilt this up a bit. There we go. Yeah, I can probably tilt the line. There we go. That's better. Give it a bit more depth there, and then we're going to go to a render layer. I'm going to move this up as well. Oh, I'm going to try and see if I can just salvage just that part of the foot. There we go. There we go. That's better. I like it. And that base is still there. Where is that base? Where is that? It's not there. It's not there. So I've had multiple. Oh, that must. Oh, there we go. There, that's the one. That's the one. So I've been messing with multiple layers here. What's the chat here? Okay, just making sure nothing. I'm not missing anything in the chat there. Yeah. Oh yeah, Nunny, did you ever? Oh yeah, System Shock 2. Is that going to be uploaded yet? Because I spoke to Tree about that. Apparently, obviously, all your videos disappeared when you. So I'm looking forward to watching that video of you playing System Shock. So we'll have to see when that's going to turn up. It's on me. I have a huge backlog of work that through. Okay. Well, huge backlog to work through. Okay, maybe Nuni can help you. It's you could potentially upload it. Click the upload button, upload it onto the web. Get that on the web. As an affiliate, my streams only stay on Twitch for 14 days, so they're long gone. The footage is all recorded on hard disk there, so I don't edit. So, yeah, I need to go through them. Okay, okay, that's understandable. Yeah, since you become yeah, yeah. See, this is why I decided not to become affiliate, because I'm streaming on YouTube now as well. YouTube saves it as well. It saves the stream, like the recording, and it saves as video file for forever. So I can make it go live whenever I want. Obviously, yeah, having an affiliate thing is pretty handy. Yeah, editing a video, but yeah, YouTube's editing package is awful. I've tried using it for snipping bits and bobs out of the video. It's horrible. I'm trying to find that foot. Where is this foot? It's on that layer. Not that layer. It's not that layer. Where is this foot? Down here? Oh, it's down here. Okay, here we go. That's the one. Ah. When I'm rich and famous, I'll hire team of editors to side. Just use Camtasia. You know what? You should just teach Nuni how to use Camtasia, right? And he can do it, right? Yeah, Nuni. Bit of video editing, just slap it in. Bish bosh bosh, done. What you can do, I don't know if you've used it. I don't know if you've done it before, Tree, sorry, is in Camtasia you can make like templated elements, like, so you can make like an element just for the intro, so you just drag the intro in, drag the outro in, mess around with the inner parts, but like the intro and outro are always self-contained, so you can always just reuse them again and again. That's what I've been doing. I found it really handy for that. So it saves me from basically recreating the same blooming thing again and again. I can just drag these elements into my video once I'm done with it, and then done. I've got a backlog of videos as well. I've got a backlog of paintings I've done. I've not really had time to put them together. Why is this doing it that? Why is it behaving like that? It's not... I'm just going to get rid of that layer then. Sort it. That's better. Just got to fix this foot. So yeah. Oh, wrong layer. I'm still looking into it. After I've been as an editor, I was doing the task. For me, it's new territory after I get into. Oh, you'd be surprised how easy it really is. Video editing is not as taxing as you may think, but it only gets taxing when you start to look at the same video for several hours. I did like obviously I'm fortunate because most of my speed paint videos are 10 minutes long, but when I did the commentary videos, which are 10 minutes, it felt like an eternity. Like it gets to a point where you just don't know what you're looking at anymore. But I guess pushing through it, you'll feel better afterwards when it's done. But yeah, it's fun. It's it is what it is, isn't it? But it's a nice skill to have, and you can might help divvy up the load from Tree as well, which is yeah. I might tilt the foot a bit more when I'm done here. Yeah, we hide that line layer for the trainer. Start pushing this all away, I think. There we go. Just want to start to tilt it back, tilt it away. Hide some of these elements as well because it's not needed. Yeah. So I was watching another streamer who does tattooing, and she was talking about podcasts, and I was just talking to her about. At some point I was planning to do my own little podcast of something, I'm not sure what, and the first idea from my mind was doing a podcast about horror films, like classic horror, Universal Studio horror films to classic ones as well, like from Hammer to B movie horror, the ones you can find on VHS, really 80s horror, and just do like a review on them, like talk about them, watch them, and then just talk about that film in general, like who it stars, what year it was made in, any history behind it. It'd be nice to do like a review, a mixture of review and going and dissecting it down, like talking about the story, what happens, and it'd be nice to kind of do something like that. But obviously, you have to be in tuned with enjoying horror movies, and I do enjoy horror movies, but can I see myself doing that often is the tricky part, because obviously podcast, you got to be practical. I guess you got to keep making those all beautiful audio videos. So yeah, it's got me thinking about doing that sort of thing, or maybe an artist podcast about, so having every so often have a fellow artist or an artist in the field just doing, just coming on and talk about art, how they got to where they are. Little banter about that. Yeah. So yeah, these things just running through my mind, like maybe I can do something like that. Maybe I can do a session involving that, something that can see their point of viewing of how they do art and how they got to where they are. Did they suffer any problems? Did they have any problems? Did they, a lot of us have gone through so many steps to get to where we are right now. What did they do, and how did they, if they have had any problems in doing stuff, how did they overcome it? There's a lot of ideas in my head of doing these kind of nice shows, but yes, again, I like when to do them. Right, winding down. Oh, are you doing your 7 days to die? All right, yeah. Enjoy that game. Smash those zombies in. 7 days to die. 7 ways to die. It's not 7 days. It's only not 7 days to die. It's not 7 ways to die. It's 7 days to die. Yeah, yes. Well, enjoy that game and smash those zombies. Smash them in. Smash them in. Oh yeah. So Samurai, I know you're listening in. I know you're probably listening in on this. Have you installed Phasmophobia? And same with Geode. I don't know if you play Phasmophobia. Do you play Phasmophobia? We need to. I'm trying to get some more names down for people that like playing that game, because I got a friend who was asking me if I was up for playing it, and obviously tonight would be a tricky night for me to play it because I want to focus more on the arting. But was that question for me? Oh no! That's for it was for Geode and Samurai who are tuned in. Sorry, I know you have the game, Nunny. I know you have Phasmophobia. Phasmotastic. Yeah. Oh yes, well, mate, like I can tell you now, Nuni, that the updates are amazing. They've added some more things. They've added more objectives. All the items are now actually useful. Even the candle's useful. The candle is actually now useful for something. You can light it up and put it on a table. But yeah, yeah, they've added more objectives, which is good. It just looks more polished, and that's good. Uh, they've also improved some of the wall AI, in the truck and stuff like that. But it's still the same game. But I'm glad they've you've got stuff to do now, because back then, I'm sure like dirty water and stuff, like taking photo of dirty water and just silly objectives like that were pointless. So now you get objectives that you can potentially complete, which is better, which is good. Which is what you need. Yes, that is one of them. Like, I mean, one of the complicated objectives is take a photo of the ghost whilst it's hunting you. That sort of thing. It's kind of like those really, objectives that can be tricky to pull off, but it's possible. And then the other, I mean, the most common objective I've seen is make your average, your team's average sanity should be below 25%, which is easy to do. You know that all of us love to reduce our sanities down to nothing. So things like that, but it's better to have that. And but yeah, the candle is, there's also an objective that you get sometimes where if you place the candle in a haunted room, you have to make sure the ghost has to blow it out basically. So the ghost will blow out the candle. So that's another cheeky objective you can do, but it's a good light source, optional light source. It's actually, before, and actually you can place it on the table. Back in the original, I'm sure you know that you can position the candle anywhere. As soon as you lit it up, you just drop it somewhere and just fall over and roll over the place. Start a fire with it, it's just not good. But now, yeah, candles will, wherever you place them, the candle will stay upright, as it should. I'm glad. I'm glad they've added these things to make the objects useful, because it just felt like there were items that you just want. There wasn't any point of buying them. It just felt like a dud item. But I'm glad they've done that, and it's a lot better, a lot better. I think Samurai has passed out. I think, or he's probably gone to get some more beer. Gone to get the beer, tasty beer. Yeah, Geode, if you're still around, Geode, do you play Phasmophobia? Do you if you're still there? I don't. Might have disappeared. I'm not sure. Oh, I was having a shite. Okay. Oh, just because I mentioned Phasmophobia, you went to have a little shite. Oh man. I was just saying, have you installed Phasmophobia? Because I know you said you bought it. You said you bought the game, but you haven't installed it. I think it's time to perhaps. Yes, you have. Yes, you should probably play it. Play it with myself, Shiny. If Geode is around, if he's got it, definitely have a little. Can do like a little training. Have you, I've, I've just yet to play it. Just don't yet it now. Now it, yet it. I'm gonna yet it. None of that yetting, man. Get on with it. Get on there. Hit that execution. Hit start. Oh, actually, before you download it, make sure you download the beta version. Be where you, oh yeah, you'll be waiting for me for a long while, but I'm sure Shiny will happily play again. I would not recommend playing with experience. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. This is why when I play it, I don't. If I'm playing with new players, I don't really go out. I let them do all the work. I just stay in the van with all the money and just buy the equipment. So I become the equipment lackey. The equipment lackey, just the person that buys all the equipment and then lets you guys go and bugger off and do your own thing. Oh, actually, Nuni, one of the new things they've improved, right, is the tutorial mission. So there's a tutorial mission now. You get all the items in your truck to use, to find out what the non-aggressive ghost is. Because I don't know if you still remember when the game first came out, when you did a tutorial mission, you only would have all the pointless items. You wouldn't even get a thermometer. The game would not give you a thermometer on your tutorial mission, which didn't make sense. And I think now it gives you each item or one of each, so you get to understand what it does, and which makes sense. Yeah, yeah. So that's great. Yeah, Samurai. If you ever get a chance, I'd say try the tutorial mission first, so you get a taste of what the game or how the tools work. But I mean, if you want to wait for us, that's fine. I'm sure. I mean, if you want to do, I can help you. If you want to do one to one, we can do one to one on that. I won't do anything. You'll have to do everything yourself, though. I'll just help you carry the items across into the next room and stuff. The one was OP for a while. Oh, it's still good. It's still good, Nani. One thing I've noticed is the the ghost does now change. Like it sometimes the actual room, the ghost actually the thermometer it changes. Like that the values change quite a bit to indicate the ghost has left the room. So it never used to do that before. It was a case of just find the cold room and there it is. Now it sometimes moves to one room to another before it settles into a room. So I could be wrong. I've noticed this sort of change in a while in a few of the games I've played where it's never been in the one room. It's been temporarily in one room and then it stops and it goes back. The temperature goes back up and then you wonder where it's gone and then you find out it's in another room. So and it settles there. Um, yeah, yeah. But I recommend installing the beta version. Install the beta version when you do it. So if you go to properties on Steam, make sure you download beta, which gives you, which obviously it's best to have that. I think myself, myself, Nuni, and all the other players that we play with, they all tend to use beta than the original release. Just to make sure that it has you get all the fixes and support and stuff thrown in there rather than you know having a release version, because I know sometimes the release version can be a bit buggy as well, but it's with the beta version most of the fixes they tend to make directly. So I remember one time they released a rather hefty patch for beta, which was like a lighting fix. So basically makes the rooms and stuff like more vibrant and spooky looking. And they realized it was causing problems with the shadow or something. It was causing problems with something. So they removed the update, which is hilarious. So it's a big update, only for them to take it off. It was hilarious. I was thinking, man, this is a big update. It must be really big. And that big update was just basically updating. It was renovating all their maps to a new kind of shader, and it didn't work out. Oh well. Still, hats off for them trying. So that's good. So it's great. Yeah. Yeah, if you are playing more on that Phasmo, I'll definitely will come and watch uh, after the session, Samurai. Excuse me, I was just saying the picture I was working on yesterday, the Vixen in the on the bed. The bed's wrong. I did the bed very very wrong, and I just noticed it. I was like, oh, that really wound me up when I saw that. I was like, oh my god, I did it wrong. 2 hours session. I think it was a 2 hour session or 3 hour session. What a waste. So I'm gonna have to do it all over again. Just the background. But still, it's just a pain in the bum when you notice something does not look right. And yeah, 3 hour. Yeah, I noticed this morning. I was like, wait a minute, that looks wrong, very wrong. So do it all over again. So I probably will be on Discord and just working on that. But if you're planning to play Phasmo as well, I'll watch it. I'll watch it and I can advise you on there. So you can probably bring Shiny in it, because Shiny's always looking for another player to play with. But I don't know if Shiny would. But I think as a as a Nuni's always games behind has said that playing with experienced players, very experienced players, they will steamroll through it. They will steamroll through it, and you're just gonna be hanging in the wind. But yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good to play with more people. I think Jude hasn't responded, so I assume he's probably gone. He's decided to browse off the streamers or do something, because I know he's I love playing with new players. I'd hate to exactly. No. I'm that same sort of person. And yeah, like new players, I never carry them through. I never carry them through the mission. I tend to let them do. I'll explain what the items do, but I would not. I would not do it for them. I would say, this is what the thermometer does. You pick it up. I will just carry the camera, all the stuff you potentially need. That's it. And then you have to do it all yourself. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be the one doing it. Does all the ghosty stuff. That's they need to experience it. They need to experience it for themselves. But then obviously once they're confident enough to play the game, then obviously they'll happily join in a bit. Which is fine, yeah. Just how it's meant to be played. Yeah, no, that's how I think that's how it should be played. No, that's how anyone should provide that. If you tell someone how to play the game, then you might as well just let them play it. You want, just how about if you sit on my seat and then you can play it for me, that sort of thing. That's not what playing. That's what it's not. That's certainly not what it's about. I would never. You know, that's what it's known as backseat gaming, isn't it? Let me just play the game for you instead. Just like a simulation ride through what the game is. We know a few people. We know some people which are like that, but they can't help themselves. But no, it's the fun and new experiences. Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. Like, I'll be honest. When I first played Phasmophobia, right? When I first played Phasmophobia, I'll be honest, right? I didn't do the tutorial. I jumped into Always Games Behind session. I remember that day. It was me. Always Games Behind and Olivey Tree, and I think it was someone else was with us as well on that game. And I remember me staying. I stayed in the van for the first two missions. I stayed in the van. I didn't leave the van. They went in the van and they went out into the house and stuff. And at the time, I didn't know what the tools did, so I was just kind of like moving along, just being a third wheel, basically doing nothing, just hanging around. And so taking the victory. When they won it, I get a bit of the money. So, but as time's gone on, the more I played with them, I started to understand the tools. What to do and what to pick up and stuff. So I learnt as I played along with other people, which is fine. But if you're not that sort of person, you know the single but then again the single player the tutorial missions has now improved. Now they have listened and made it more better, which is what it should have been. Because like I said, the original one, when it came out, you don't get all the tools. You only get like an EMF reader, a candle, a smudge stick, a lighter, and a camera. I think you get a camera and a video camera, and no tripod. There's no tripod either. So that's it. And the thing is that obviously the game will tell you, oh, the ghost is in the bathroom anyway, so that's fine. But the problem was, what if the ghost has what if one of the evidence is freezing temperatures? How are you going to determine that? Obviously, the common sense will be to see your breath. If it's a really cold room, you're going to see cold breath. But obviously, having a thermometer just makes it a bit easier. If you're for new play, you want to know how a thermometer works, right? The game didn't provide you that, so now they offer that. Now you get everything. Now on a tutorial mission, you get to try everything. So you know what the tools do. Obviously, the ghost in the house, the harmless ghost will probably won't use any of those tools, but you can play around with them and know what they do, rather than just, it's a sound sensor. Well, I don't know how to use a sound sensor, or it's a light sensor. I don't know what this does, but At least you can use it at least you can test it in a. It's like a testing room. You can test out these tools until you're satisfied. You know, it's important, I think. Rambly there. But yeah, it's good to have that. Mind you, playing this in VR blew my mind. I think I told Tree about this. Oh my god, like I can see why it's like it's really immersive. Like everything looks so different in VR compared to desktop. I think it's the field of view. The field of view kicks in, and it just makes the world look a bit larger. Makes you look smaller. The world looks larger. So like looking around like that. Oh, well, I mean, this is a big truck. It's a very big truck. Ooh, ooh, oh, it's a big TV. Oh. Yeah, it's just. Whew. I mean, what time is it now? 1 hour. You know what? If I finish a bit earlier, I could probably do a game of Phasmo, but I think no. Temptation. I didn't see it happen there. It just happened there. It happened there. I was talking to myself to say I might play Phasmo. Oh dear. See, caught by the Phasmo disease. The symptoms are you want to play Phasmophobia. Dear oh dear. See? What has become of me? What has become of me? Phasmophobia. I'm a Phasmophobia. I've got the VR bug, yeah. Wait until you get the VR bug, Samurai, because once you get the VR, you're gonna get your face is gonna be stuck to it. You're gonna be like you're gonna have this big red outline around your head. A tan, a VR tan. A VR big goggle tan around your face. Yeah. Thankfully, that doesn't happen to me. I don't get that. I know that's never happened to me. I'm like, so every time I come off VR, like, because normally, like, some of you may know, some of you don't know. I know Samurai knows, but some of you who are tuned in don't know. It's that I tend to VR for more than 6 hours. I do like long hour VR sessions on Saturday nights, and then going for hours. And oh my god, like, I'm surprised I don't have anything I don't have like a imprint on my face like of how long I've been VRing. So I'm surprised I don't have anything like on my face. But I've seen some people like this Saturday that I went, I had like a long VR session again, and so I was playing some laser tag, and this guy I know who's joined us for the VR session. It was his first time joining us, hanging out with us, and he had like a big red, like not red, but like you can see the imprint, like really light imprint of like clearly he's been wearing a VR headset, and and he showed a photo of it. And I'm like, yep, it's like, yep, you got the VR bug, as a Samurai put it. Yeah, but no, it's I think the best way to resolve that is make sure you use plenty of moisturising cream on your face. I use moisturising cream. I keep it here. Look at this. Nivea. Always take care of your skin and your hands. Just because the older you get, you got to take care of your skin. So it's important. So use a. Sounds like he's got that. Yeah, you could be right, Olive. You could be right. That could be the other reason. I tend to keep mine fairly secure. I don't press it too hard. Like, the cool thing is mine's a turnable strap. The turnable strap thing. Have I shown you the headset, Olive? I know you're probably playing the game. But I don't think you want to see it because you're playing 7 Ways to. I don't think so. Let me show you. So I got the Let me bring it up here. So I got the. Let me bring the ball full camera. So obviously I got the Quest 2, but I bought a different strap. So normally like an elastic strap. I got this strap here, a custom strap. It's got a cushion at the back, like probably see it there. Nice cushion at the back to support the head. It's got a bit of a larger back part here, so it gives you more support on the head as well. And the cool thing is, it's got this. You can probably hear it. So it's a knob that loosens and tightens it, so you can see it. If I do this, if I do that, there you go. If I do this, see it. turn it the other way, it loosens up, it loosens the other way, so it comes tracks. And this is a lot better than the elastic strap or any kind of strap. You just put this on your head, click it in place, done. And yeah, the back end supports it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. It's a better support in the back. So yeah, yeah, exactly. This is the thing I was going on about with some people about getting if you want to get a good head support, get this one for the Quest, especially. I'm going to provide a link for that, but yeah, very good that. And obviously, when you finish using VR, you just turn that back and it just comes off easy. But it's very secure, and just a few clicks. Don't have to mess around with any strap or anything. Just put it on, click, done. Yeah, the strap is. I've tried the strap briefly, and I wasn't impressed. But I mean, some people say it's great. I thought it was just. I thought it wasn't good. I mean, after trying that, I said, I thought this is better. This will firmly fit in your face, and especially games like laser tag. There's laser tag on VR chat, and the battle royale game. Those games you're obviously constantly moving around. You're constantly moving out of the way, crouching and all that. And in Alex, you're gonna be crouching there in Alex as well. You're gonna be crawling under things, hiding behind barrels and stuff. So you want something that won't slip off or anything. You're gonna bump your head into something. So you want to make sure you've got something that's fairly secure on your head. It's not gonna tumble over the place. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, so far using the Quest, I mean, I think I don't think I've mentioned to Olive, but yeah, the Quest has been fairly decent for what it is. I mean, obviously, a lot of people tend to loathe it because of the Facebook stuff, but like I said, I've not really been using it for the Facebook stuff. I've turned all the privacy stuff to just me only, as it's just like Facebook, the settings on there, because it's part of Facebook. So you can just say, your details only me, your friends only me, your personal details only me, just things like that. But all the personal details are basically what's on Facebook, really. So you can just hide all that. But I've not been using it for any games on there. So because obviously I use the uplink cable, then plug that into the PC. It becomes a PC VR headset. So all the games that run on now through Steam VR. So it resolves that issue. And if you've got a good PC, well, you'll be fine, I think, for usage. And the plus side is because it's plugged in, you get 9 hours of it. I think more than 9 hours, depending on what you do with it. Plugged in, you get the battery lasts a lot longer. And if the battery does run out, you can plug in. If you use the power charger it comes with, it charges up fairly fast. Like in 30 minutes, it's like almost like 80% complete. So you can jump back into your VR game or whatever afterwards. But the nice thing about having the battery life, or the battery thing on it, the nice thing I see about it is that if when the battery's low, you know when to stop and rest. Because I've noticed that, like I said before, I've been VRing since from 9 hours, almost 9 hours. So you can easily get lost in VR if you're not careful. If you've got nowhere to control, if you've got no time in for yourself to control yourself, you can get lost in it. So I think having the battery thing is a good sign. That it tells you that the headset tells you you're down to 20% or you're down to 10%. Then maybe like, okay, it's time to take a break. Let it charge up a bit more. Have a break. Sit back. Have a little tea, have some tea or coffee or something. Have a juice. Fruit juice. Have a little, go for a walk or something, and then come back fully charged. Boom, go back into it again. So I think it gives you a nice little rest time as well. Respite. That's what I call it. Respite. A little respite session. VR respite. But yeah. I'm not trying to convince people that they should buy a Quest 2, but I'm just saying the positives of it so far. Obviously the negative is the battery life. The battery life on its own is, I think I've been seeing a lot of people say it's 2 hours, but that's not bad, I guess. If you're doing short little games, so maybe some Beat Saber. Clearly it's a device for Beat Saber or things like that. If you're doing games which are not taxing. But one thing I did notice is that the Oculus Store, there's loads of Oculus supported games now. It's insane the amount of games that are available on there. I'm surprised that Alex is not on there. Half-Life Alex, when it should be. It's definitely a game that speaks so much, and I'm surprised it's not on there. And why is Restream still not loading up for me? What is going on here? Why are you not working Restream? Give me 1 second. Let me just reload Restream. This has been a goof. Let me load this up. Restream. So I've been having some problems with Restream this past few weeks. But obviously, it's not Restream that's the fault here. It's Picato. But yeah, it's a shame. There we go. Oh, there we go. It's connected. Thank you very much. Yeah. It's by Valve, so of course it's only going to Steam and Vive. Yeah. See, I would like to get a Valve headset when it becomes available, if and when it becomes available. I'm thinking I'm going to wait though, because I'm sure they're going to make another one. Because as you may or may not know, the Steam the Valve Index is made in 2019, so now it's like almost 3 years old. It's a 3-year-old VR headset. I mean, so and obviously the Quest 2 it's 2020, so it's slightly newer. So yeah, I'm gonna wait and see what happens. If a new one comes out, I'll probably nab it. Support on the back. Of course, yeah. So the Vive, right? I've been told the Vive has facial tracking. Did you know about that, Tree? It's not facial tracking, but mouth tracking. You can control them. You know, it picks up your mouth, so you can talk. You can do weird faces, and it'll pick it up. Oh yeah. It's got like a weird detection. Like it's got a camera. I think it's got a camera like inside or something along those lines. It's bizarre. Yeah, it is interesting. Yeah, but it's not cheap. The Vive is not the new Vive. I think it's the Vive Cosmos Elite. I think or something. One of those. It's. I was checking. There's another form of VR chat called NOS VR, which is made by Furries. It's a furry VR social sandbox that's made by furries. Think of it as Gmod, Gary's Mod, but VR and made by furries. And then there you have NOS VR. It's free on Steam. I've not installed it yet. I'm tempted to run it and give it a try and see what's on there. But again, you know, obviously my lovely Haru is on VR chat, so I'll be a bit disappointed not to find her on that model on. It probably she probably won't be on this one, on that model, on that site, on that program, but. Yeah. Yeah. So Nuni, VR chat has a lot of horror worlds. This is another thing I've been doing. I'm Samurai who can probably vouch for me here. Definitely 100%. Like we've done some horror worlds and they're really good. You don't need a VR headset, but obviously some worlds do support non VR like desktop kind of things. But obviously nothing beats playing in VR. Like the scare factor goes up to the top. But it's fantastic. A lot of ghostly worlds out there to solve puzzle ones as well. They're mostly puzzles. So you might be chased by a Wendigo or Krampus or some kind of ghoul. At the same time, you gotta solve the puzzles, you know, riddles and stuff. So and the nice thing is you can go as a group. You know, you can play up to like, depending on whoever made that world, you know, you can have up to like 8 players, 8 people joining you. We're still on a close up in case you intend to be back on. I'm still back on. I'm still on close up. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. Go whoop. There we go. I'm still drawing. Yeah. Sorry. I should probably put a timer on that. Oh, sorry. See, I forget. You get carried away. See, Tree. If you hadn't mentioned that, I would have been like just talking away. Just a face. That's not art. My face is art. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Oh yeah, Tree. Have you applied to Confuzzled's virtual dealers den? Did you apply for that? They've announced it. virtual dealers den? You can do a little virtual dealy den. Do some selling, some little. Yeah, you did. You want me to do some little dealings? Oh yeah. You did mention it. Yes, we did talk about this. And you're doing a. Yes, you're going to be doing a panel as well, aren't you? A panel, a cheeky panel. That was it. Now I remember. That's all coming back. See, I forgot about that. See, oh. I need to reach out to some dealers. Yeah, get them onto chat. Yes, make them squeeze the answers out. Squeeze the answers out of them. Tell us your secrets. Tell us your secrets. How do you sell things? I think most of them just cry under the table. The panic sets in. I think yeah. Oh no, it was just a day away and I've not prepared anything. Oh no, the printer's not working. Oh no, the paper's chewed up. Right, the paper's like chewed up all the laminated paper and all. Oh, so many things can go wrong during preparation for Convulsed or any kind of convention. I found, and the best way I found, effective way, is that's where Nuni's Printing Co comes. Ah, yes. So hang on. Nuni's got a printing service. Do you have an actual printing service? Like booklet printing and do you have it something like that, or is that you just making that up? We do printing. Ah, okay. But what about booklet printing? Like like booklets, like saddle stitched, square bound, square cornered. Can you do those sort of things, or is it just simple printing for the moment, just like simple A4 paper stuff or A3 unusual? Only asking because obviously nothing yet, but it's just good contacts to have, because I think that sometimes I know people that. Oh, okay. If you do that, let me know. I mean, because I know there are people out there that always want things like that, and I can always point them your way. You know, that's good. No, it's good if you do that. If you do go down that route. Yeah. Unfortunately for me, obviously the Playfair comics on hold until whenever really. Now it's because like obviously Ultra's gone, so I need to like. I still haven't looked into that. I need to think about that. I need to think about what I'm going to do with that series, because it's. And I've got the last 2 pages left to I still haven't coloured in the last 2 pages. I've just inked them, but I've not coloured them in after what happened. Because I completed those pages, the inked pages, and I shared them to Ultra on a few days after he passed away. So he wasn't around then. It's a shame, really. He didn't get to see, he did. I think he did see the drafts, or partial inking of them. So he did see some of it before he got rushed to the hospital and stuff. So we've got an A3 Plus printer. Fancy. Okay. I've got an A3 printer. It's right behind me. An IX4000, I think, a Canon IX4000. But yeah, the only reason I ask is obviously for printing stuff is because obviously it's if I'm doing like especially booklet printing, it's difficult to do it on your own. So it's probably best to pay someone to do those kind of heavy-handed, laboured work. Obviously for money, of course. Do it for the money. So yeah. So yeah, I need to get back into writing as well. So like that's the other thing. There's so many things I'm trying to do. 3D writing. Writing's on not the top of the list, but it's kind of there, along with learning 3D. So like I want to try and continue the comic, or write or start a new one. I've started I did write a synopsis for a new comic. It's obviously not safe for work, of course, but it's a bit of a comedy one. It's still in the Playfair universe. Playfair universe is still a branding, so it's still kind of like the idea of it. I want to try and take it to try and start my own stories rather and build the confidence up, and then hopefully, if time permits it, obviously I can try and resume the Playfair comic in my own way. Yeah. I think your character in this is like immortalized now in that what story we meet myself and Ultra created. So that's I guess that's a positive there, isn't it? A positive of oh no, that's you. Your character. Yeah, it was your character. Yeah, your character. Porcupine character. The porcupine lady. Porcupine lady on a photo shoot. Guinea pig. I was guinea pig. That was it. Sorry, guinea pig. Yeah, but she had like really hair at the back. Guinea pig. She's a guinea pig. Guinea pig. Yes, a guinea pig. Yes, guinea pig. Oh, draw more guinea pigs. Oh yes. I will. I will. I might try and find some good photos and maybe try and do like a study piece painting of a guinea pig. How's that sound? Well, if I can find a reasonable, good one, because yeah, ones I find on the public domain ones are blooming awful. They're awful. Porcupine, guinea, all the same. Yeah. Yeah. See, the problem with Pinterest is you have to know if you can use them or not, because obviously licensing and using pictures without permission is fine. I mean, but if you're trying to sell it or public domain is awful. I've found I think I found one guinea pig on it. I think that's the one I did the study of. I think a while back, and it came out looking really wishy-washy yellow. It's like a yellow lemony guinea pig. I don't know if you remember that. Yeah, was it? Well, I think it was a guinea pig. I'm not sure, but I think it was a guinea pig. So it was really yellowy guinea creature on the grass. I think you suggested it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hmm. I don't know if you actually noticed. I don't know if you've been watching London Fairs. Uh, we've been doing a lot of podcast kind of events, and we've been talking to like people in the fandom, like skilled people. Like so, last weekend we had an interview with Kyle Gold, which is he's like an author, really popular author. So we're slowly going through all these like people in the world like, who are in the fandom and bringing them in to talk about their skill and stuff. Yeah, it's a really cool. Where's my invite to be guest of honor? You got skills? Yeah, yes, you have got skills. Yes. So, funny thing is, Nuni. Funny thing is, you mention it. Now you mention it. There is a possibility that we may do a roundtable for Twitch streamers roundtable. Maybe if we'll see what happens with that. Because it's just an idea for the moment. But we're gonna slowly try and bring in like maybe six people, maybe seven. I'm not sure. A good number of people to talk about their experiences of how to stream to on Twitch and stuff, and what things to think about, and what sort of tips of the trade. Like what do you need to be a good streamer? Things like that, and obviously interfaces and overlays and stuff like that. But you just said you got skills. What skills do you have then? You said you had skills. Really? Like you're not selling yourself now. Like ah. Well, the thing is, like, we don't want to pick someone that's too overly popular, because when you get those people, I think I don't know, like, there's a lot of people out there which are really good, but it'd be nice to get some which are like just in between a bit, of course. Maybe some people that are still growing, some that have a bit more passion, because I think sometimes when you go for the popular ones, like the ones which have loads of, oh no, you got. Well, Wolf got you. See, Nunny, your skills. Weapon to those skills. Weapon to those amazing skills. You got eaten by a wolf. You're not made out. You're not made for the real world, are you? You're gonna get. That's a sign there. You'll probably get eaten by an actual wolf if you're not careful. Ah. Oh. Yeah. The wolves think you taste like a doner kebab or something. on a skewer. Oh, let's put this under the behind the character dumbbell. If I do it there, yeah, that's better. Oh, there we go. There we go. If I do that, yeah, that's good. Yeah, sweet. Put dumbbell back there. So yeah, London Furs, who I am a staff at, we're doing like these guest events of skilled folks, so it's from writers to artists. We're gonna try and find some musicians as well. We'll probably maybe ask some good any very composers which are in the fandom, which have done some good stuff, just to talk about skills and stuff, and it's a good way for people who are obviously in lockdown to listen into and tune into, or people are inspired to go down that path, and obviously having someone that's been there, who knows what they're talking about, just adds a bit more interest to people who listen in and watch, and obviously it's all background stuff, isn't it? So background thing they can listen to. If you can find anyone else, if you can't find anyone else, well, no, yeah, of course. I mean, for Round Table to work, it's good to get a diverse number of people from top to bottom. People that basically care about what they do. What I don't want, what we don't want, what I tend to look out for, people who are passionate about what they do. So if they stream because they enjoy doing it, it wouldn't be fair to get someone that just are full of themselves. I've seen a few streamers that it's hard to tell if they're serious or not. It's hard to tell if they're genuine or not. They're all like, whoa, acting. It feels like they're acting. I want to see those natural, composed streamers. Those people that have got high, maybe they have a very good audience, but people that just know what they're doing. And I think that's more nicer rather than all these glamoury streamers, which just doesn't. I don't know. I find them weird. I find them very strange. Glamoury streamers. That's a word. If that's even a word, such a term. Glamoury streamers. Yeah, it must be. Yeah, it might just be. Yeah, but like, yeah, I find that kind of. I've seen those kind of streamers, Olive, and I find it uncomfortable to watch because I can't tell if they're actually them, if it's actually them, or if they're just basically just, I don't know if I can ever do that. So like right now, I'm being me. You guys know me. This is me as you see me. So that's what you get. What you see is what you get. That sort of thing. And you don't see me performing and doing all these little dancing. Or no, maybe I should get some clown paint or something and get a unicycle with an umbrella and just do like a little circle around my room. Maybe I'll get all the followers. Get all the followers in. But yeah. I want to try and find these genuine people that really want to make who really enjoy their trade, and give us some good advice and stuff like that. And I think that'd be a good thing. Good. Good bit of talent to have on the session, because we had like a fursuit roundtable. We are gonna be holding another fursuit roundtable again, because we had one before, and that was really good, very good. We had a lot of questions got answered, a lot of experienced and not so experienced. It's a lot of experienced suit makers, but most of them were some were starting out, some were just started like a few months ago. Some have made one or two suits, some have made a few partials, but they're still. There was a varied level of experience. One was obviously Faruka. I don't know if you know Faruku. Her work was she's fairly experienced in doing costumes and cosplay stuff. So, and then you have some others which are not so popular, but they still have enough that they know what they're talking about. If that makes sense, they know what they're doing, and they enjoy what they do. So it's nice to have that kind of mixture of talent and share their own. They can share their own experiences from a starting point of view to a more professional. So yeah, that's the idea anyway. That's the idea of got my mind about these thingy bobs. But yeah, a streamer version would be good. Maybe an artist one. An artist one would be good, and maybe a 3D one too. So 3D. I don't know. 3D one will have to be. Might not be. It might not be a an online like recorded session, but it could be more like an event. An event where 3D models can turn up into a room, and they can answer any questions that people have, and talk about their skill. Any question, common mishaps when it comes to doing 3D, because there's always in 3D there's so many ways to solve problems. So it's one of them sort of things to have. A little pink there, reflective metal. A game dev. Ooh, now we're talking. Now you're like, now you're thinking on the same wavelength. Yes, game dev. Now that sounds really good. Yeah, it'd be nice to have like a game dev kind of discussion event. Yeah. Would you be interested in doing that? Would you be interested in doing that kind of talk? It would maybe we can find another person, maybe another few people who do that sort of thing. I can probably reach out to find some people that know that sort of stuff, and then you can do you'll be doing like a 30-minute. Well, that's the thing. Like I said, we're looking. It'd be nice if you're someone that knows what they're talking about in some aspect. Then why not? Look, because a professional may have some answers, may have all the answers, but from an amateur point of view, you may have another way of doing it, which may be similar to the professional, but it's still good knowledge share, isn't it? It's knowledge share. That's what I call it, a knowledge share session. So have a ponder about that. I'll discuss that with the staff and on Sunday, because we have our staff meetings, and yeah, that's good. It's good. Very, very good thing you point. Very, very good suggestion there. Like very good idea. Sorry. Yeah. See, skill things like that. It's a good way of giving something back. Giving back to the community. That's what matters, I think, in this time, in these days, and if you can provide anything like that, then it's all good, I think. Huh? You like it? Just checking the YouTube chat. I've rerouted the YouTube chat into Picato, into OBS. Sorry, so that, at least that picks it up. Because there've been times where, excuse me, I've forgotten to link OBS to YouTube, and what happened is someone would say hi on YouTube, and I wouldn't see it until the end of the stream. Foxer Keys might be another one to ask if you do Game Dev 1. Okay. I'll keep those names in mind, but I'll have a chat with the staff, and maybe we can suggest those things, because it'd be nice to have that kind of niche kind of thing. It wouldn't be an online recording. It would be more like an evening session. So it could be like a 30 minutes or 40-minute Discord group voice chat with other people, and they can type the questions to you or something, and then you guys can answer it. So something along those lines, or maybe just have a voice room or something. Yeah, it'd be very nice. It'd be very, very cool if they're up for that sort of thing. Oh, I mean, just checking the chat text here. Oh, it's from from a Telegram. I've got it on mute at the moment because obviously it keeps pinging every time the staff relates queries and stuff. It just pings. Bzz, bzz. So I've disabled it for now. Oh yeah, Tree. How did your 3D thingy bob go? You was making some portfolio thing, weren't you? Has that progressed anywhere, or has that kind of gone cold turkey? Or I was looking forward to seeing that thing. Still working on it, been bouncing around projects. Like, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm looking very anxious to see it when it's completed. We'll be blown away. like, like that the meme that the meme goes, oh, wow, like wow, very impressive. Or maybe I might do the monkey neuron activation thing. Monkey neuron activation image always cracks me up, so I've been using that for most of my things. When I see something like that, my brain activates, like that. Like that. Yes. When I see something good. Neuron activation caused by something good. Yes. Yeah, please do. Yeah, I'll be happy to see them. Yeah, just gives me a bit of inspiration because I've like I said, I've been doing some 3D stuff. I have been doing some Blender stuff during lunchtimes and stuff, but obviously nothing worth showing. I think I said this last week. I think on my streams. So what I've been doing is I do like a 30 minute 30 minute modeling session. So 30 minutes to make anything as quick as I can using what knowledge I got in here in Blender. So this could be a table, or this could be just a cup, it could be just a flask, it could just be what an everyday object, something like this. I tried making this and it didn't work, but you know, anything. So I'll try and make something and see what happens, and a good percentage of the time it just comes out looking terrible, and I'll just close the file and done with it. But it's kind of helped me get familiar with the tools, how to rapidly, quickly create something, in 3D. So it's kind of like, obviously, and obviously using the tools appropriately, correctly. And if I press something, I know what to do. If I do something, I know what kind of tool to use for the right moment. So I can. So it makes me feel more confident about using Blender than just staring at it and thinking, oh, what if I do this? What if I do that? 30 minutes to make something quickly, and I never save the object because the object just looks terrible by the end of it. But I've tried, and that's what matters. The attempt was made, and I learned how to use some of the tools, how to use the modifier. The modifiers have been really helpful, like especially like array and stuff, and Boolean modifiers as well. Boolean. So I've been making use of these tools to achieve something, then nothing. I think it helps you follow some tutorials from pros. Their workflows, like, yeah, no, exactly. No, there is that. Yes, there is that. I totally agree. I think these 30-minute things I've been doing is just trying to get familiar with the shortcuts and stuff, so I don't look like a wally like trying to figure out how to do this, how to do that. It's like, oh yeah, shortcut A, shift A, whatever. All these things all becomes second nature, so I don't have to like remember them. So I don't have to like it should all just like make no, don't have to look at any notes or anything. Just like just connects straight away. I know where to find things. Get myself familiar with where everything is, and then I guess that's when I'll start looking at the professionals. I think the only person I've been looking at so far is Blender Guru, but does he count as a professional? Does he count as a professional? I think because he knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's talking about. He provides good insight about making, model making. How to approach things in a specific way. Yeah. Don't know what you think about that. Do you think he runs a 3D website business and seems to know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he knows. yeah, like when he talks about things, he's explaining why it's done this way, rather than just like, oh yeah, just do this, just do this. Small robot studios. Okay, I'll have to check that out. I didn't realize he yeah, I didn't realize he had like a studio thing going. I thought it was just mostly just his what do you call it? It was just his YouTube channel, and that was it. And obviously supporting the Blender Foundation with his stuff. No, I'm glad he's doing that. Yeah. Oh yeah, Polygon. Yes, I've heard of Polygon. Yeah, I remember he talks about that when he's like, this video is brought support by Polygon. Yep. It's all coming back now. It's all coming back. This video is supported by Polygon. Yeah. Duh. But yeah, yeah. I think Galen has mentioned the same thing as you said as well. And I've been telling other people as well. Like if you're going to learn Blender, learn it from a pro or someone that knows, like who knows a professional workflow that makes things, that's how you should do it. Because if you follow some average Joe person doing 3D stuff, it might not be the workflow you want, and you end up making something, and it becomes more difficult down the line to do it properly. So yeah, there is a yeah. Yeah. Back to the doggy. Right, let me bring the reference up again. So I've been streaming for 1 hour 33 minutes. That's not so bad. Time has slowed down. I've noticed when I'm streaming, time speeds up and slows down. Zombie 8. Nuni, I don't think this game is made for you. Or maybe this game is challenging you. Maybe this is a game that you should be streaming. If you're getting killed by things on this game, this sounds like a game that's worth streaming. Especially zombies. My coffee's gone as well. Oh. I'm out of coffee. I'm going to switch to water. Oh, man. What if it's my kink though? Dying. You like to die a lot in every game. Oh. There is a what's it called? It used to be a Team Fortress Classic, and I think it's on Gary's mod as well, and it's also in VR chat. It's called Death Run. It's a kind of game where it's a multiplayer game, obviously, where one person or set number of people, small number of people, are the trap controllers, and everyone else are basically put into the game where they have to do a death run. Obviously, the aim of the game is obviously the people that are on the track itself have to get to the other side without being killed, and then you have the trap people who basically they're behind a glass screen. Obviously the runners can't see the trap people, but the trap people can, and their job is to press the switches based on where the runners get to, so you can activate traps to kill them. That's pretty much it. Death Run. There's one in VR chat. You can find it. You can definitely find one of those sort of games on Gary's mod, I believe, if it's still popular. But yeah, a lot of fun. If you like dying a lot, that's definitely a game worth trying, because you can just wait for that sweet spot moment, and then activate the switch, and the boulder or spikes open up or whatever, and just kills the person, and then you get sent back to the beginning. All their hopes of completing the track taken away by you, but then they have to run through it again. Avoid being smooshed. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. It's a really popular game. It was really popular on Team Fortress Classic back in the day. It was called Fish in a Barrel. Funny name, isn't it? Fish in a Barrel. And all the scouts were the fish, and I think you can be a soldier as well, and I think and a few other classes, and they have to get through this obstacle course, whilst the trap people who are snipers have to shoot them with a sniper rifle. Obviously, most of the hiding spots are very limited, but you can hide places, but you're put in positions. Most obstacles leave you open to being shot, so it was hilarious. Oh, apparently I received 100 messages today. Should I tweet that? Let's just tweet that. Why not? 'Cause it's funny. Thank you, Restream. Oh, right. Okay, that's just another way to promote them. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, get on VR chat if you do. And I mean, the other thing is if trees doing 3D stuff, maybe you can make 3D models. There's another way to make quite a lot of money in 3D modeling for VR chat characters. I've seen people like charge up to 250 or more on models, making like a fully rigged model. A fully rigged models, they charge, I think we're talking like 300. I think good 300. And people are willing to pay that much for a 3D model, depending on how it looks and everything. So, of course, if it's like a nicely styled model, just rigged up, you can charge a pretty penny. So, the thing about I mean, my reasoning to try out VR chat is just do more. I want to try and make my own model, but I'm gonna stick with the Haru model which I got because Haru is pretty cool. I don't know if you've seen Beastars. She looks so adorable. She's the waifu, the bunny waifu that everyone wants. Do 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 do. Bunny waifu. Oh, now that. Yeah, if you ever finish it, like what's that? What is that in like 10 years time? 10 years. Oh, oh man, you know what? Oh, you know what sucks? That so sucks. I should have shown Ultra that model. Should have shown him that. He would have loved it. I think he would have. I think he would have been impressed. He would have said, "That's fantastic." He would have said, "That's what he said." Gosh darn it! Well, I did. I think I did show you the bunny head I was making. Did I show you the bunny? I think I did. I did show you. It was a really terrible looking one as well. My attempts at making 3D heads in Blender have been kind of been wishy washy. So yeah, I need to. But yeah, I need to get around to get good in that. Get good at Blender. Oh, let's get some blue in there. Get some blue. Another thing that happened, yeah. So I actually made a so on my Patreon. I've got two kinds of Patreon. I've got the safe for work one and I've got the not safe for work one. I forgot to activate the the charge instantly option. So all this time I thought this that kind of service is automatic. You know, the moment you activate Patreon, you got that kind of tool. You know, you got that thing. You know, when people join up, they get charged. No, you have to manually activate it. So I didn't know mine wasn't activated since I launched it. So what's annoying is that I've had like almost like more than 20 people that have like registered, like to pay they pledged, and then they cancel their pledge the moment they pledged. So they don't get charged anything, but they get access to the content. How sneaky is that? I think that's how it works. I'm not sure, but they kind of that made me a bit sour today. I was like, just when I realised that, oh yeah, that is, yeah, it's troublesome. And yeah, I didn't know about that. I was like, surely that should be, surely when someone pledges, they should they should be charged. I'm not sure what reading into. Well, no, it's active now. It's active now, but yeah, basically I was just checking my because I normally I get every time when someone pledges, I get an email, and this person pledged. So I thought, oh great, normally I would say thanks, thank you for the. I will send each person that a personal message saying, thanks for the support and everything. But this particular person, I didn't. I said to myself, I will do it later today, and yeah, I logged in today. It's around well, actually not today. It was this morning. Sorry, this morning, to check if that if that's the case, and obviously the pledges hadn't changed. Still have the same amount, same number of people supporting me, same number of pledge amounts. So it didn't make sense. I'm like thinking, hang on, wait a minute. That should be one. There should be like six now. On five right now. There should be six, because the person pledged. So I thought something's wrong here. So I checked my details. You can track your pledge growth and stuff like that, and it showed that person's name, and it showed when they pledged, but it didn't say when they were charged, and it cancelled almost a day, within 24. I think within 24 hours. So I'm not sure what's happened there. Maybe it's sneaky. It's a very sneaky tactic. I'm not sure if that's. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that they actually get access to it or not. I'm not sure how the system works. I probably should read into it, but yeah. So yeah, it's shame that people do that sort of thing, that sort of sneaky tactic. Even if it's only $2, it's only $2, and people are really. You ever aiming to go affiliate on? Um, you heard it before, yeah. Okay, yeah. Are you aiming to go? Probably not. No, never. Sadly, as much as I'd love to, I would love to do it, but the thing is, from an artist's point of view, it's best to reach out as many places as you can. Um, I was actually thinking to maybe pay for Restream and stream on Facebook as well. Well, I mean, I do like the idea of affiliates. I mean, it's another revenue window, isn't it? And obviously you have access to all these other things, other tools and stuff. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, I'm trying to cut back on I'm trying to cut back on multiple revenue options. I rather have them siphoned into one area. So if people want to support me, they can just use the Streamlabs tip thing, and then obviously if they want to go further, then they can happily go through Patreon. Job done. But yeah, with Twitch, obviously, I'd love to use Twitch. I'd love to use Twitch. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that the policy of you cannot stream to multiple platforms limits it limits me very much. So right now I'm streaming on YouTube. I'm meant to be streaming on Picasso, but Picasso's gone pear shaped again. So I don't know what's caused that, but it's so annoying that. So I'm not on there right now. I'm hoping I'll fix it tomorrow, but yeah, like I'm trying to reach, especially with the art stuff. I'm trying to reach as many places as I can, and obviously the gaming is purely Twitch and YouTube. So um, yeah, clearly, I think for you it's fine. I think for you do games and stuff. So that's great. So it's fine for that. But I think for me it's a different ball game, especially with what I want to do. Which I'm not sure myself, but yeah, but definitely, yeah, I don't like the idea of I didn't like the idea of committing myself to one channel when streaming, because that's one of the things that Twitch uh, Twitch kind of wants, doesn't it? It wants exclusivity to your stream for 24 hours. I don't think I can do that, especially with arting. Uh, Once I do something, I tend to turn it into a video and then dump it on YouTube. It is a pain, yeah. So, but I mean, if you're gaming, then it's fine, isn't it? But like, like I said, one of the positives I found, one of the positives I found from doing it this way is that YouTube now keeps a copy of my stream, and it won't delete it. I can then download that, or if I wanted to, I'll just publish it, which is what I've been doing. Every time I make a video, every time I finish streaming, this video, this session we have right now, I'll just publish it afterwards with a thumbnail. So it's kind of like a finished video. So in some sense, it is content. It's 3 hours of content, or 2 hours, of 2.5 hours of content of me babbling away. Um, but yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, the Twitch thing, the affiliates thing is really tempting. It is tempting. Um, I've seen a lot of people that get like a lot of bits and stuff, isn't it? You get paid in bits, right? That's like really good stuff. That is good money. Get some of that gravy train. Get some of that delicious bit gravy train coming through. Yum, 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 yum. Oh really? How tiny are we talking? I thought bits was like $1 or something, like $1, or is it less than $1? Don't tell me it's less than $1. Now you're making me think it's like it's okay. I must be. How much is it? Go on, tree. Break break my hopes. I thought it was like I thought when I saw people getting bits, I thought, man, these guys are loaded. They're like 1,000 bits. I thought, what? What? Are you kidding? Okay, what? Point one one. Oh, okay. I thought they were, I thought like there were more than that. I thought it was like $1 or something. So when I see people giving away 15 bits, I'm like, okay, $15, not bad, you know. And then when people have 1,000 like diamonds, and like, okay, they must be getting some seriously good money coming through. Bits are gimmicks, but a bit fun. Subscriptions are the real, yeah. Subscriptions, yeah, yeah. I've seen people give out subscriptions to other people, like 1 month subscriptions, like 2 month subscriptions, like a 6 month subscription plans and stuff. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, learn something new. Okay. Well, it's better than nothing. But yeah, subscribing. That's another area. 50% of the subscription taken from my Twitch goes to streamer. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I take it. I take it. Noni has been getting subscribers. I think that's what affiliates unlock subscribers, doesn't it? Affiliates unlocks the subscriber package thing, where the real money is. Nice, got some good sugar daddies. Nice, 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 excellent. Yeah. No, that's good. That's very good. Good, 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 good. Yeah. See, my initial thought was do the streams like this, and then gradually take people to the Patreon side of things, because I know a lot of people use Patreon, or at one point I was thinking of using Ko-fi, coffee, what we call it. But then I thought, Ko-fi is another kind of paid service. You've got to make people register and stuff, and I don't want you want to try and make it as easy as possible. You don't want to make it difficult. Now, I guess with Twitch, I guess it's okay, isn't it? Everyone uses Twitch, so yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, Patreon's not for everyone, is it? It's Patreon is if you're planning to offer something that you want support for, then go for it. That's the way, isn't it? That's the way you have to see it, right? You have to see it that way. So if you're doing something that offers if you're doing something that you want support for, make the Patreon. Like, that's pretty much it, isn't it? Well, you don't have to you don't have to have regular projects. It's a case of you as a person, you as a brand, like support Olivia Tree for her, 3D or arting or whatever it is you do specialize in. Then that's pretty much it, isn't it? So if you're doing 3D stuff, if you do a lot of 3D stuff, then you could make a Patreon for that. So hey, I make a lot of 3D models. Do you want to support me? And you can get access to more of the stuff I work on, so forth. A lot of people, I'm sure you can get. I'm sure there's 3D modelers out there which probably make a bit of a dime on Patreon doing just nothing but 3D model making and sharing of 3D models and whatnot. Exclusivity to like the spinning round tables, with videos of their model they're made or something. But yeah, depends on what you want, what you try and what your objective is, and on the Patreon side of things, isn't it? It falls back to that, doesn't it? Hmm. Here we go. Being scatterbrained, doesn't it? Well, I think maybe you need to sit down and decide what you want, what you want to be, and focus on that. Then being scatterbrained, I think that's where you have to decide, isn't it? You have to right, I want to be this. You don't know. Well, what do you enjoy? What do you enjoy making, Tree? What do you what like when you get out of bed? What do you enjoy doing? Is it art? Is it 2D arting, or is it 3D, or is it gaming, or 3D is easier? The question is, what makes you get out of bed? Like if you were to get out of bed and do it for a living, what would it be? Would it be 3D or is it 2D? If it's 3D, then stick with 3D. Then get the 3D stuff out. If it's 2D, then same thing but 2D. If it's both, she's maybe you can make a Patreon about that. Hello, my name's Olive Tree. I live with Always Games Behind. Support me, please. Responsibilities. Yeah, responsibilities is one thing. Well, then again, right? Then again, you could be like a personality. You could become a personality. Then I know, I know you can get. I know you can be. I know there's like patrons of people who are like just basically people that do lifestyle kind of stuff, isn't it? Like support my lifestyle thing. If you record yourself doing influencers, just staying at home and just making videos about reviews and stuff about support my 6 million. Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't done any like YouTube videos of your guinea pigs. Just guinea pigs eating things, or guinea pigs doing something. Here's like a 10-second or 30-second video of my guinea pigs doing a little and before you know it, you get like 1 million hits on it. Maybe guinea pigs watch a horror movie, or guinea pigs watch a trailer of Alien, of the original Ridley Scott's Alien trailer, or guinea pigs react to Aliens trailer. Maybe try doing that and see what happens. See if they watch it, see if they react to the film. Guinea pigs tell horror stories. Yeah, maybe, yeah. There you go. So you reacted to horror film. Perfect. Yeah, exactly. See, look, Samurai likes that idea. I can clearly see him watching that, clicking on that link when he sees that video up here on YouTube. He'll click on it. Jumps. Yeah. Oh, they don't. Oh, the critics. Oh, there. It's just a thought. I know a lot of these pet owners. They have, especially huskies. They've got like over 1 million friggin' subscribers on YouTube, and I'm like, and all they do all day is just post videos of their friggin' dog doing silly things, and that's it. It's not much of that. Not much. It's not. I wouldn't call it I'm envious. I'm just jealous because I'm envious because they've got it right. They've done it right. But just shows you what you can do. You know what you can do with pets. Yeah. 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 Exactly. People that works out their meta is what it's about. I haven't. I'm still kind of. That's probably why I'm like you know I yeah I did like university of was university did like a degree for video games, and I'm not doing video games. I'm bored of it, but it's just yeah. Where's the oh that one? There we go. Oh, she's got red eyes. Okay, it's got red eyes. I think that's partly why I'm so scatterbrained. I see people succeeding, and I think I could do that, and turns out I cannot. Well, you shouldn't compare yourself to others. That's the first rule. Never compare yourself to others. That's when people ask me, "Oh, John, I want to paint like. Can I paint like you? I want to paint like you." I'm like, no, you don't want to paint like me. You just do it. You're saying that because I can do things they can't or not yet. It's just you got to put the effort, isn't it? You got to put the effort in and do those things, right? You know, I'm sure you've had the same kind of people tell you the same sort of things. Like, oh, Olive, I wish I can do those kind of 3D models. I wish I can draw like that, whatever. And they're just saying that because they're just envious of what they could see, but they're not. Do they really want to do it? You know, do they really want to do it? Yeah, so it's interesting thing to think about. No, but yeah, never compare yourself to others. I've used to do that in the past, comparing myself to my my favorite artists in the industry, and I'm like, oh, I wish I can paint like and draw like them, and then obviously I did follow their footsteps in terms of what they did, and I've like gone bored of their work. Yeah, absolutely. I don't compare myself to them. I'll give it a go, but I can't succeed in not necessarily way. But yeah, and in the end of the day, pay the bills. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, paying. This is why I've kind of gone back to full time work here, um, which is why money's not longer an issue anymore. Like even though contracting was good, you have to keep an eye on where you're going next. Like I'll sometimes fall off the rate. I sometimes will forget like to book something else. So then I'll go back into my own habit of streaming late nights. Doing stupid long hours. Silly hours. Waking up really late in the morning. And then staying late up in the middle of the night doing silly things. Just arting or streaming. So now I've got like back on the payroll at some doing illustration and design and stuff, and just it's busy, but it pays the bills, isn't it? You said Floyd, it pays the bills, and at the same time, I'm doing these sort of things now just as for fun, and challenge. It's more of a challenge now than something that like I don't have to worry about anymore. Yeah. Actually, things looking pretty good. That remote working is commonplace now. So, yeah, and I hope you get that 3D job. I think once you get, I think if you get it, and I'm sure you will. I'm hoping you get it, and it will. I think that will change the way you see things. You become, what you wanted to do, isn't it? Doing the skill you enjoy, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, if you ever get stuck, you can always nudge a common person that knows the 3D stuff and all that, and maybe they can point in the right direction of remote working. Because I think with 3D modeling, you can definitely remote work. I would no, there's no doubt in my mind you can find a job which does that kind of thing, right? So. Hmm. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm in a weird sort of way. I'm glad lockdown happened because working from home just just adds that extra, that extra saving of money as well. Like I don't know how much money I've saved. A lot of money. That's probably why I got a head. Well, I bought the bleeding 3R headset because I wasn't. I just bought it outright. Bought it without thinking. I said, look, I want to get a VR headset now. Bought it. No regrets. Whatever. Working from home has been yeah. The amount of money I've saved. I've exercising and I've been using my bike. Going on bike rides. Well, not recently, but last year I did. I use my bike so much. We've realized a lot of things and need to be realized. Yeah, yeah. I'm just glad. I'm just glad things have things are like in that gone down down that path. It's good. It's good. Um, yeah, I've never been. I never liked commuting. That's just me being honest. There, I hate like especially commuting to London. I'm sure. I think Olive's probably experienced London, traveling in London. Like it's just horrible. It's just nasty, nasty, and it's expensive. It's very expensive. I remember. I still remember the day when Olive came down for the schoolism thing. I'm not sure how much she spent. She spent like probably a lot of money just traveling just into London for one day just to go to that talk. Which reminds me, I wouldn't mind if it happens again. Wouldn't mind going again. It's pretty cool. Actually, don't mind about just walk miles instead. Just take the train there. Take the train. So, actually, one of the things I want to do is learn to drive. I haven't learned to drive yet. I haven't learned to drive, and I was hoping to take that. I remember our trip to London. Good day. Oh. Yeah, if you guys ever come down to visit London again, we nice to hang out, or coffee or something. Yeah, I think anytime I ever see you guys, it's confuzzled, isn't it? And that's it, really, isn't it? Always confuzzled. Yeah. Well, it's gone 2 hours now, and yeah. So I might have to end in about what time is it? It's gone 4 minutes past, so we'll give it another 20 minutes. 20 minutes will be a respectable time. We're going to do more London meets, but then is that Olive? Is that just you just saying that because lockdown happened? You just like, yeah, I can say, yeah, I'm gonna go to the Gloucester meets, the Gloucestershire meets. Go to Gloucestershire. I was gonna go there, and then the meets happened, then the fucking lockdown happened. Oh, never mind. I know we were talking. Oh, you were talking over. Okay, but it wasn't just off the whim because. Okay, no, that's good. No, yeah, did we get to? Nice, 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 nice. Blooming hell. Is that? That's the render. That is the render, right? Yeah, that's the render one. Okay, let's get these. Actually, I'm going to blur these all. It's going to blur all this away. So actually, I might just keep it very relatively rustic kind of. Glow's meats kind of died hard. We fancy something fresh. Okay, yeah. If you decide to make another gathering of some sort, I think, well, if there's still people out there in the fandom in your area, maybe, I don't know, maybe restart it all again. I think I do recall the days when you guys used to loathe it because the people that turned out weren't the kind of people you wanted there. If I'm right, I know Olive used to mention that back in a while back, which is understandable. Sometimes you get people that you just don't want, like they're just there to just be ding dongs. Yeah, but now I guess nowadays I think I'm hoping the fandom has kind of changed a bit. It's kind of a bit more refreshed. Like you get the occasional silliness now and then, but it's not as bad. I'm hoping it's changed a lot now. So those people are gone. They've moved on. yeah, you can't really control them, but at the same time, you can control them because in the end of the day, it's your event, right? You made the event. You can say to them, "Look, this is my event. If you don't, just go away." That's the bottom line, isn't it? Because it's like arranging your own party, isn't it? You made an event. If you know someone's bang out of order, ask them to leave, and that's the end of it, or keep it private. But if they refuse to leave, you can always just call the 50, the fuzz, because it becomes a civil matter, isn't it? It's a civil matter. Not civil matter. They can deal with civil disturbances of these louts. You can tell them, say, look, they'll tell them off and say, "Oi, this person does not want you here. On your bike. On your bike." And then they'll be on their bike, literally on their bike, a bike. Let's have the pressure on that. There you go. Stop using fancy law words. It's too much like. Sorry, I won't use word based text. Just simple words. There are quite a few folks in the area. Stop using fancy. Yeah. I won't use complicated words then. I apologise. Nuni. Just don't get yourself eaten by any more zombies, please. I don't want to hear any more of you being consumed or squashed by a giant lizard or something, or gobbled up by. He'll be munched. Yeah, his brain. They'll go for the brain. They'll go for the meaty brain. Brains. In fact, there's a really good game on Steam, and obviously you can't play. I don't think multiplayer is active anymore, but actually there's two games which are good to play. One of the games is Strange Brigade, which is a kind of like the Mummy, Brendan Fraser The Mummy kind of game, 4-player, a lot of fun. The second one by the same company is Zombie Army Trilogy. Yep, zombies, and it's Hitler releases the power of the evil forces, and it backfires. And it turns all the soldiers and everyone in his Reich into blood curdling zombies, and the way they move really slowly, so it's kind of like a George Romero kind of slow moving zombies, so you can easily get overrun, and the only way to kill them is by headshots. So obviously you have to do a lot of headshots, but again, it's a multiplayer game. You can have up to 4 players, and it's fantastic. Really good music as well. Zombie Army Trilogy, because it's a trilogy, it comes with I think over 15-20 campaigns, maps, which obviously broken down to 6 or 7 campaigns. It's a fairly big game. Great little multiplayer. It's good to play that kind of game. It's good to play with people rather than online, because online it's dead. The online game of it is dead. There's not many people play it anymore. But if you've got people that have it, It's a great game to stream with as well. It's a great streaming game. You might like it. In Zombie Army Trilogy, the music is good. The Zombie Army Trilogy music is spot on. Um, but the other game, the Strange Brigade, same thing as well. The multiplayer is kind of dead, but if you play with people you know, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. It doesn't have a lot of replayability other than you can unlock. The more you play it, you can unlock new upgrades, new abilities, and new weapons and stuff. That's about it. But there's nothing there like which will, help you continue the game. But the cool thing is, the thing about Strange Brigade, it's got the puzzles. There's like Egyptian puzzles and floor puzzles and stuff like that, and you got to shoot like certain symbols in a certain way to open tombs which have treasure, or there might be floor traps or spike traps. A lot of mummies and skeletons and stuff walking out of the swamp or out of the tombs to kill you. And you got your machine gun or whatever. Mow them down. You can kick them, punch them, stomp their stupid heads in. It's a fantastic game. It was on sale. I think it was on sale. Strange Brigade was on sale during the spring sale. It might be go on sale again in summer, so worth to keep an eye on it. But yeah, Strange Brigade and Zombie Army Trilogy. The same company have released the sequel to that, Zombie Army 2, but I'd probably wait. I'd probably give the first one a go first, because you get your money's worth in that, because there's a lot more maps and gameplay to go through. But yeah, if you like spooky things like that, definitely a game to get. Yeah. I'll be honest. I've installed Resident Evil remake, Resident Evil 2 remake, the remastered one. I've got installed it, but I can't play it properly on Steam, on Twitch. Sorry, because my CPU just doesn't like it. So I'm hoping maybe soon, or maybe I'll wait for a while until I get a better CPU, because obviously I want to get a Ryzen 9, but obviously in tech, this is techie talk again, a bit techie talk here. The latest Ryzen 9 is coming to the end of its life cycle. So right now I think it's the Ryzen 9 5900 and 5930 or something, which usually when apparently I've been reading up, when it reaches the 5000 number, like that usually means that's the end of it's coming to the end of its version. Just rolls off the tongue like that. Yeah, just rolls off the tongue. So anything so it's AMD, and once it reaches the 5000 part, they make a newer CPU. So a newer CPU may be coming out, which will be better than the 5000 series. So it'll be, it'll be it'll be 6000 or something. Actually, not 6000. Sorry, it won't be Ryzen 9. It would probably be Ryzen 12 or something like that. Who knows? But there's probably a new CPU coming out soon, next generation CPU. So I don't know if I should wait and get that, or just get the one that's popular right now. But yeah, I definitely need that for VR and for anything else really, because right now the CPU is fine, but it's kind of reaching, it's this CPU I'm using right now has reached its point, because I bought this back in 2014. That's how old the CPU is, 2014, and it's been working fine until this day. It's still working, still doing its job, but it sometimes shows, so certain games it sometimes does show a bit of sluggishness, but majority of the time it's fine. It runs perfectly fine. It's overclocked as well, so it's doing the job. But I think it's time I got a new new machine, new build, so yeah. Fix that eye. So yeah, I take it. Do you, Tree? What sort of CPU? I think you got a really good one, haven't you? Because I know you got an RTX. Is that RTX? Was it you who has RTX? I'm sure you both got like a really beefy computer. GTX. Oh, GTX. Sorry. Okay. Okay. But you have like a really good CPU, right? You got like a i7 or something, like a monstrous computer, especially. And so on. I know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Boom. Yeah. Your machine is probably definitely good for VR. Yeah. I've got, yeah. Like for me, sometimes when I'm using the Oculus for Phasmophobia, I sometimes get a bit of frame loss. Like I have to turn off everything. I have to turn off like friggin' Discord. Everything has to go. I have to actually tell I have to tell Windows to prioritize the game, to the highest setting. So prioritize the CPU so it's running. No problems with VR and some RTX things, but I'm missing on yeah. RTX for VR is phenomenal. That's what I can say. It's made for VR. It's made for VR. It's made for VR. Yeah. But yeah. Where's the eye? Oh, ears, eyes. Oh, there's it. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Oh, brow, eyes. Oh, it's nearly time for me to hightail it out of here. I was gonna join. Probably just jump on Discord, my local Discord, and work on the Vixen picture, which I screwed up yesterday. If you weren't there, I was working on a Vixen on a bed piece, and I refined the bed, and after painting it, I realised that I did the perspective completely wrong. It's like it looks flat as a pancake. I looked at this morning. I'm like, that doesn't look right. That just looks completely wrong. So I need to redo the whole background again. How? Yeah, what an idiot. 3 hours of painting, and I didn't really notice it until like the end of it. And like, I went to bed and woke up just to look at it fresh new eyes, and I looked at it and I thought, that's wrong. That's very wrong. Oh, God. I was like, oh, 3 hours just. But it wasn't all bad. I enjoyed. I was painting away, listening to Tallow music, 80s Tallow music. So it's one of the nice things about streaming on Picato. There's no problem with listening to any music you want. Whereas if I listen to any copyright music right now, obviously because I'm recording right now, YouTube's recording the stream as well, so it'll mute that segment out. And the funny thing is, Tree. So last week I was playing. I've been playing on Thursdays. I've been playing Bioshock. Bioshock plays copyrighted music as well. I didn't know about this. So, and then I had an email come through on my account saying, "Oh, you've been given a copyright strike. Because not strike, but like copyright warning that part of your game video, part of your game session has copyright music playing." I'm like, what? What are you talking about? So I checked that specific clip, and yeah, like it was in the game. The radio in the game was playing some classic music, and it picked it up, and it was picked up as a yeah, belongs to this particular composer and shit like that. So I was like, I roll. And I'm like, okay, fine, then okay, YouTube, you win. You can do what you want with it. But it's so annoying. Yeah, so I have to play the game now. Some of the games I have to try and I've turned the music off now, but it's just a nuisance to have that kind of. It's just it's an automatic system which detects all these stupid things. It's just obviously doesn't know it's a game, but still, it's I guess if it doesn't know that you're playing a game, I'm not sure if it should be considered as fair use policy. I'm sure it's considered as fair use, but I'm not sure what the rules are. It has gone a bit out of hand. Yeah, I'm hoping it screws itself up one day and it's just they decide to like stop it because it's just pointless. But I think music companies will constantly pressure them. They'll constantly pressure them, saying, "Oh, these people are taking our music. They're taking our music." If you happen to know any good places for lengthy royalty-free classic, Okay, yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, I use Imputech by I don't know, Kevin MacLeod. Don't know if you heard of that. Kevin MacLeod. He has a host of music you can use, but you have to accredit him. Like all my videos, all the YouTube videos I put up, any videos I put on YouTube that use his music, I put put in the description. If that's what you mean. He hosts a host of stuff like that. But I mean, if you really want some music, you can always, I'd say, just buy a pack or something. You can buy music packs and stuff as well. I'm sure you can buy them. So if it costs like 50 quid, you get like a good chunk of variety of music you can use for things. I think at one point Humble Bundle did something like that as well. Tree and Unduni. They Humble Bundle released like a audio like royalty free music for like £10, and you get like crap tons of like various kinds of music, like synthwave to classical to folk music and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. I've got a bunch of Humble Bundle groupies. Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it on the year because I'm looking for things like that as well. I'm looking for like not copyright free. So I mean, right now I'm listening to copyright free music. Um, this is just jazz music. It's on a loop. I'm getting sick of it, but it's nice. It's nice and chill. It's not too taxing. Another thing you can do is listen to public domain music. So classical music is another one. I like Beethoven. There's a few others. Like there's a playlist, a classical music playlist, but some of the music on there can be a bit intense. So it's not like this. It's like it varies. You get nice classical music, and then you get really like yeah. I can't do it myself, but yeah. So yeah. Do, 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 do. Oh, I'm trying to find this brow layout. This collar. Eye. Oh, there it is. Eyebrow. There you go. Brow. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, let me. If you want a link, let me send this link. I think I've got it still here. Classical. Yep, found it. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to Tree. Then you can both listen to it. Have a listen to it. I'll send it to you I'll send it on Discord. This is the playlist I use for. I sometimes switch to this playlist when I get really bored of the jazz music because I need to. My ears will just blow up listening to the same kind of jazz. But yeah, all the music on that playlist is public domain. So again, really handy if you like that sort of thing. 224. Yeah, I think I should probably. I'll stop here for now. Think of a. It's a good list. It is a good list. Yes, it's a very good list. And I tend to I tend to leave it on a random loop, so it will just randomly play for all of them, again and again, whatever order it needs to play in. So it's like it's always playing. Yeah, it's really nice. Really, but yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, like ever since I've been doing stuff on YouTube, I've got to be really careful with the kind of music I play because it mutes my recordings. So you don't want that. And the other thing is once it's muted, it also takes it off the playlist as well. Like I've got like a recorded stream playlist, and if it's got music on there that's copyrighted, they actually unpublish the video. You have to the only way you can republish it is when you take the copyrighted stuff off the video, then you can republish it on back on, to make it public again. So I've had a couple of videos on my list, like, which have got that problem. So I didn't know about it until I realized that YouTube was actually taking videos off my playlist and holding them back until I resolve those copyrighted segments of the stream. So it's annoying that. So now I'm being squeaky clean by playing these kind of free music, free loud music. So it doesn't really catch me. Yeah. Yeah, 2:25. Yeah, let's stop it here. I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, back tomorrow and work more on this picture because this is a commission piece. They've been waiting for a year on this piece lot. Since this is a commission from last Confuzzle, the online virtual meet. So I finally had time to work on it now because I was going through all the badges because I had like badge commissions to go through. That took a while to do, and also at the time I was working as well. I was working and doing commissions. So it's a bit tricky to do commissions and balance between the two. So I've just got my giant charity commission from last year's Confuzzle too. Ooh, 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 ooh. Nice, yeah. No, thanks, thanks, Willie. You do good badges. You want? Oh, thanks. Yeah, what I want to try and do, I want to try and do like a collage of all the badges I've done. Maybe put them like on top of a big wallpaper like kind of background or something. Upload it somewhere. It'd be nice to show like show all the badges I've done all over the years to be on there. That'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool to showcase, I think. Yeah, I want to make some new kind of badges, but last year or 2 years ago, I was going to make a new kind of badge. I just didn't have the time. It's just time, finding the time to do these things because like the retro one, I had it in my mind how I wanted to do it, and I just fired through it. And I'm same with the fancy ones, but I think the fancy ones have evolved over time now. They've evolved the way I do it because like you can probably see like a growth of how I did them, how I did the badges over time, but yeah, my mentor, who some of you may know, she said to me that I'm more of an impressionist painter, so I should stick with that, and I think I will, because before I was trying to be something I'm not, which is like basically I'm trying to blur things to oblivion. So impressionist, I think, is more what I'm good at, because you can see I tend to kind of chisel in my brush strokes and stuff rather than super blurred out, super smeared out areas where it looks completely blurred out. You lose all those lovely edges here, like things like that, and the hair on the shoulder and stuff, and the cheeks and stuff. So yeah, I want to try and stick with that. That'll be the plan. Mm. Cool. Okay. Let's wrap it up here. I'm gonna jump onto Discord, my local Discord, and then work on the Vixen picture now because I want to try and get that done for Patreon because I've told people on the Patreon like I screwed up that picture, didn't I? Screwed it up royally. I was hoping to get it finished today or maybe tomorrow and then upload it, but now I have to go back and fix it and do it all over again, which is fine. It's all good. It's all good. Hopefully, if Samurai's still around, I'll probably he's still gonna play Phasmo. I'll probably watch him play it. But yeah, cool. I'll be back tomorrow. I probably will catch if Noni, if you're streaming tomorrow, I might catch you before I start streaming, or if not, on Thursday. Definitely will catch you on that. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Till next time, guys. Keep watching the skies. Keep watching the skies. Yeah. Join me on Discord. Yes. If you like, yeah, by all means. Yeah, keep watching the skies, and I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, yeah. Bye bye. Bye.